At the beginning of the movie, we see an enthusiastic guy named Ruben Pfeffer. The hero in a smart suit walks down the corridor, rehearsing his speech before the altar. Robert enters the hall decorated for the celebration and gives the duty to the organizers. Everything looks wonderful. Sandy's best man joins him, but slips on the waxed floor. Ruben reminds the organizer not to rub the parquet as it can cause many unpleasant consequences. Ruben is an analyst, so he can quite accurately predict any events. The hero goes to the kitchen and closely follows the preparation of dishes. Near the cake, one of the pastry chefs recognizes Sandy. It turns out that the man a few years ago was famous, and soon a movie will be made about him. Sandy asks how confident the hero is in his decision to get married. Ruben replies that he wishes it with all his heart. Finally, the celebration begins. After the marriage ceremony, everyone takes pictures. The guests are having fun, dancing, singing songs, and enjoying the joining of two hearts. Sandy once again slips on the parquet. A toast in honor of the young is going to make a hero's boss, Stan Endersky. The man informs that Ruben is the best risk assessor in his insurance company. Soon the hero makes a toast to his fiancée Lisa Kramer. Ruben says he's been waiting for this day his whole life. The couple met because the girl worked as a real estate agent and the hero was looking for a place to live. Ruben fell in love with a girl at first sight and kept waiting for the day when they could finally be together and fix it with marriage. After the marriage, the newlyweds fly to tropical islands to spend their honeymoon there. When Ruben brings his wife into the room, a chameleon falls on her, which somewhat dulls everyone's enthusiasm. On the beach, the hero picks out a house for his new family while Lisa reads a book. The housing that Ruben likes, the girl considers wonderful but realizes that they cannot afford it. The hero agrees and then admits that he has already bought the house. Lisa comes to full delight but reminds that such things are better to discuss in advance. Suddenly, a diving instructor in his pristine attire approaches the couple. Lisa pays close attention to him, although she is a little embarrassed. The girl says that she is ready to try diving. Just before the yacht, Ruben stops and says that he will wait for his wife on the shore, because on the boat he may get seasick and it will spoil the experience. The hero asks the instructor to take care of Lisa since knows the statistics of scuba diving. Ruben returns to the hotel room, buys expensive food and scatters rose petals. After changing clothes and grabbing a bottle of champagne, the hero goes to the beach to meet Lisa. Not noticing her on board, Ruben decides to go up to the ship and have a better look around. There the hero finds Lisa, who pleasantly spends time with the instructor. The man tries to justify his sudden passion and tells a parable about a hippopotamus and its skin. But Ruben is struck by his wife's betrayal and does not want to listen to either the instructor or his beloved. Having packed his things, the hero decides to leave the island and Lisa. However, because of the mishap with the car, Ruben is forced to get to the airport with the instructor. The hero returns home and looks sadly at the numerous wedding gifts. Ruben removes Lisa's portrait from the night table and goes to bed. The next day, the hero comes to work in the office. The other employees sympathize with Ruben and observe him. It turns out that the hero's mother has already called the boss and everyone knows about the situation with Lisa. Gladys hugs Ruben and says that she sincerely sympathizes with his grief. From Stan, the hero receives a new order. Coming to visit, Sandy analyzes Lisa's behavior on the tape from the wedding and tells his friend that the girl did not want a long and happy marriage at all. The guy brings Ruben to the exhibition, where he is noticed by one of the waitresses. Her name is Polly Prince, and the hero remembers that they once went to school together. Ruben is pleased to communicate with the girl, but because of Sandy he is forced to leave the exhibition early. The next day, playing basketball, the hero says that he wants to invite Polly to dinner. However, Sandy is sure that this is a bad idea, and the girl will not fall for a man like Ruben. Despite the hero's requests to talk, Sandy decides to play 2-on-2, and all the initiative takes on himself. Back home, Ruben decides to ignore his friend's warnings and finds Polly's phone number. Gathering his strength, the hero decides to call her. However, when the girl answers, Ruben hangs up the phone and then crashes the answering machine when Polly calls him back. The next day, the hero sentries Polly outside her house and then pretends that he met her by accident. Ruben denies calling the girl last night and invites her to dinner to reacquaint herself and get to know each other. Polly says that she needs to clarify her affairs and receives a business card from the hero. At work, Ruben starts working on Leland Vanlieu. The hero calls him to schedule a meeting and discuss the terms of insurance, but it turns out that the man has recently been bitten by white sharks, and the conversation will have to be postponed. Soon at work, Ruben receives a call from Polly. She almost agrees to dinner for tomorrow, but when she hears about the restaurant, she says that she needs to clarify her affairs and hangs up. The hero goes to Sandy, who now has to play a minor role in the theater for amateurs. Ruben tells that Polly finally chose the restaurant herself, and before that she called 7 times, making and canceling appointments. Sandy advises the hero to treat the girl very strangely if they get to night games, but does not believe in his friend at all. It turns out that Polly chose a very unconventional place for dinner, and that in general she travels a lot and cannot sit still. Ruben listens to her attentively, but sweats profusely over the spicy food. After dinner, Polly invites the hero to visit her. It turns out that the girl has an old ferret at home who can't see well. Ruben feels sick from the unusual food, and he decides to go to the toilet. The hero turns on the water, because of which steam begins to come from under the door. In addition, it turns out that Polly has run out of toilet paper. Ruben realizes that he can only use a clean towel. A new problem arises. Water from the toilet bowl begins to flood the floor. Polly tells him that this towel was embroidered by her grandmother, but says goodbye to the hero quite nicely. Sometime later, in Los Angeles, Ruben meets Leland. The man, and during the deal decides to jump from a skyscraper with a parachute. Fortunately, he only clings to a tree. The hero gets a call from Polly and says that she is not angry about that situation and they can meet again. During the new meeting, Ruben's parents, Vivian and Irving, suddenly appear in the cafe. The woman decides to sit down at their table and tells them about Lisa, which causes her husband's disapproval. Ruben apologizes to the girl for not telling everything earlier. Polly sincerely sympathizes with what happened to Lisa and embraces the hero. In the evening, the girl again offers to meet and this time invites Ruben to dance in an inconspicuous club. There, Polly unexpectedly approaches Javier, her old acquaintance. Ruben unhappily observes their frank dancing and is about to leave. However, Polly asks him to stay and finally tell him the truth about herself. Ruben admits that he works as a financial analyst, does not like spicy food and is afraid of accidental disasters. The hero is sure that he and Polly are two different people and therefore they will not work out. The girl agrees with this, however, then they both come to her apartment and passionately kiss. The hero spends an unforgettable night, but Sandy's advice turns out not to be very suitable. A friend criticizes Polly for the decision to enter into an affair with Ruben, but the girl believes that she did the right thing. Soon the hero invites Polly to his house. The girl is amused by the ritual with pillows, and she does not understand why to arrange them in the morning, so that therefore at night to put them away in a drawer. Ruben tells her that it was Lisa's idea. Polly goes to the kitchen and returns with a knife. She promises to rid the hero of the evil curse and offers to destroy the pillows. Ruben gives Polly a key catcher, because the girl is always putting things in the wrong places. The hero is angry when Polly once again dances with Javier. Ruben decides to talk to the guy and say that it is not worth it to molest his girlfriend so frankly. Then Javier admits that he is dating a keyboard player from the same club and does not have any views on Polly. Ruben softens and asks to teach him salsa. Each dance lesson leads the hero to perfection. He also reads a fairy tale that Polly is writing for children, but finds the illustrations in it too naturalistic. Ruben meets with Leland again and informs him that he cannot insure him unless he changes his lifestyle. In response, the man invites the hero to Nantucket in a month's time. Polly plans to go with them and is glad she was able to plan at least one day of her own. The hero asks her not to eat peanuts at the bar and cites statistics according to which this bowl is scarier than cholera. Soon Ruben comes to the dance and shocks the girl with his success in salsa. After a rousing evening, the couple returns home and unexpectedly sees Lisa. Polly leaves and the hero tries to talk to his wife and find out why she came back. Lisa swears that she will not let their marriage fall apart again. Ruben drives her away, but the girl hints about herself in every possible way. The boss is waiting for Leland's insurance, and Polly doubts that the hero will stay with her. Then Ruben decides to make a comparative characterization of the two girls to understand with whom he should stay. In the end, the program believes that Polly is better. Together with her, Ruben is going to Nantucket to see Leland. On the ship they get into a big storm. While the hero goes to the bathroom, Polly accidentally discovers a program in his computer with a comparison of her and his wife. Meanwhile, Ruben rehearses a proposal to live together in his new house. However, the couple have a big fight. Polly admits that she is happy about her discovery because she has no plans to get married and live in the suburbs. Soon, at the premiere of the musical in which Sandy performs, the hero meets Javier. Ruben learns that Polly is leaving in a couple hours. Together with Lisa, he takes his places and receives his mother's encouragement. After his father talks to Sandy and advises him not to stand still, Ruben re-evaluates his life. As a result, the man leaves Lisa and is not going to go to work at the first call. The hero asks Sandy to play the role of his assistant at work and himself runs after Polly. Ruben manages to find the girl and convince her not to leave. Leland is nevertheless approved for insurance. Together the couple fly to a friendship vacation and dive off the yacht with Leland. This is the end of the movie. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Give this video a like. Write in the comments what you think about this movie and see you in new videos.